Ladies and gentlemen, the faces on the screen need no introduction. They have both built billion-dollar industries. Elon Musk, for one, launched his first ever video game app at the age of just 13. And Mark Zuckerberg built Facebook from the ground up when he was just a freshman in college. Not only that, but the likes of Nick D'Alessio have truly shocked the world. At the age of just 17, the same age as many of us here in this room, he not only built but sold his app for a staggering $30 million. That's three followed by seven zeros. And on the right, we have a man, a very own GEMS alumni, who's making strides in the world of startups. He is Adit Palecha, the founder of Zepto, India's fastest growing startup. Now, I'm sure many of us here in this room have aspired to be just like them at some point of time in our lives. I too myself saw a dream as a little boy of changing the world with my breakthrough ideas and innovations. My passion for tinkering and models and design led me to participate and eventually win my first ever STEM Olympiad. The euphoria of winning that competition was remarkable. I was on cloud nine and I felt that my moment had come. I would finally be able to sell all the ideas I had for millions of dollars, that all the Ferraris and Air Jordans I wanted to buy, I could afford them finally. And most importantly, I felt that I would make my parents proud. Reality check. Success does not come overnight. And I was really disheartened and dismayed at this fact. The fact that my ideas were not translating from PowerPoint slide presentations to real, tangible products. And that's when my grandma gave me a piece of advice that stays with me till this day. And she told me to keep three things in life. And these are not any objects or any materialistic things. These three things are to keep learning, keep trying, and most of all, keep on improving. And so at that time, I was able to get on with life, but I couldn't really figure out why my ideas were not translating into a real product. Fast forward a few years, and I figured it out. And this was during my experience mentoring young students for an innovation competition for a period of 3 months that I really got the missing link, which was that young people have the most breakthrough, bright, and brilliant ideas, but they lack the financial know how in order to implement those ideas and breathe life into them. That the missing bridge between ideas and implementation is financial literacy. Now, for those of you who don't know, financial literacy in a nutshell is about having the knowledge and skills in order to make informed decisions about money, business, and finance. Entrepreneurship has several aspects, and though we value innovation as one of them, for sure it is an integral aspect. Financial knowledge is one aspect which is often overlooked, perhaps because it is less glamorous. Ideas on things like supply chain optimization, risk mitigation, debt management, budgeting, so many other key financial aspects are overlooked, and this leads to a disadvantage for young entrepreneurs who do not have the adequate financial knowledge. And so at that point of time, I really thought to myself, what can we really do about it? How can we bring about change in our society, in our communities, such that young entrepreneurs like myself at that time, we don't face these hurdles, these obstacles? And the answer was simple: financial literacy in schools from a very young age. I'll ask you all in the audience a simple question, and I want us all to think about it. If given $10,000 right now, this very second, to turn your ideas into an actual product, what would you do and how would you do it? I'm sure most of us don't have a clear cut answer, and that's because of our lack of financial knowledge. So, what I try to do at least a few years back, was educate myself first and then my peers around me. And we designed courses and sessions that were conducted with students in primary school with the sole objective of instilling key design thinking and financial literacy skills within budding young entrepreneurs. The results were astounding. Only after 3 months of coaching and mentoring, we were able to see that these young students were now able to answer questions about finance confidently, that they were able to make financial decisions more efficiently than most adults would, and that they were now able to develop habits that would stay with them for the rest of their lives, habits that will help them become financially responsible individuals in society. Now, that's my 2 cents for the day. And before I leave and bid adieu to this wonderful stage, let me give you the quote, a very famous quote from the man on the $100 bill itself, Benjamin Franklin, who very famously once said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Thank you so much, everyone, today. And I hope my ideas have inspired some valuable ideas and discussions. Thank you.